To the sisters who have fallen, I have received a lot of messages, DMs from some of you who have stated that you believe you are the ones who have fallen, or you are confirming that you are angry with God. And you're asking me to kind of explain more or, go deeper there. When I asked the Father, what are we doing about the women who have fallen? Silence. I asked again, silence. I then heard nothing. She has fallen, right? Or the question was, what are we doing for the sisters who have not begun the work, right? My instructions was to do nothing. I am to wipe my hands from it. I am not to make content pertaining to the situation, to them. And even when I was sitting here listening, reading y'all's messages, about to record, as I'm trying to get more information, my spirit said, no, do not touch it. So what I'm going to do instead, I'm going to explain to you what hit my spirit when I got the vision of the men falling. Okay, and this is going to be the last time I'm going to talk about the women falling. My advice to you is to repent. Repent and then figure it out with the Father, because I don't know. And he ain't telling me. He telling me to not touch it. So the men who have fallen, those men were the men that had been living in their flesh their whole lives. Like, whatever they wanted, they did it. They had a relationship with the Father, but it was like they were serving two gods, right? Because maybe they're in church, or maybe they're spiritual. They believed in God, they loved God, they maybe talked about how they're chosen one, or God is with them, right? But they always did what they wanted to do. Like, they didn't have boundaries, they didn't have standards. It was like, I don't know, it was like no consequences. I don't know. They didn't have fear for God. There was no fear of God, for God, in them. But what happened, like when they fell, what hit my spirit was they fallen and they're angry. And they're angry at God. But what hit my spirit was they have been turned over to their sins. They've been turned over to their flesh. So whatever has been, whatever they've been doing, whatever thing that they have been doing in flesh, it now has full control over them. So if it's lust, right? If someone was struggling with lust and God is telling them, hey, get that together, they have been turned over to that. So yeah, like it's more like they're feeling like, God, I loved you, we were cool, and now you're turning your back on me. They're angry because it's like, Lord, where are you at? Because they can feel that their flesh has taken over. Their flesh is causing them to, their flesh is manifesting. I don't know how else to say it. Other than the men, they fallen because of their disobedience. The disobedience to what the Father has been telling them to do. It has nothing to do about the treatment of you, the treatment of the loved ones. That's not it. I mean, that's a whole separate issue. They have fallen because of their disobedience, and God has just turned them over to their sin, to the flesh, right? So I would only assume that the same has happened to the women, right? Whatever it is that you have been struggling with but refusing to let go of, it probably now has full control, right? It is probably going to start manifesting a whole lot more. And the tug of war is that your soul, your spirit obviously knows that, it's sin, right? But it has control now. So my advice, repent. And like allow the Father to bring you out of this. Again, he's not giving me any instructions. And again, at this point, it's like, leave them alone. Like, don't even touch it anymore. Yeah, so just wanted to come because I've started to get a lot of emails or a lot of DMs about that, and just wanted to push this out so that you all would know what I have to say about it, as far as like, I'm not going to say anything else about it. But take it up with the Father, though. Like, at the end of the day, it's always about, you coming back to him. So repent, seek the face of the Father, do what you know to be doing. And yeah, y'all stay encouraged.